All right. What's up? What's good? What's going on? Welcome to the War Zone once again. Here we are with UFC 280 full card breakdowns and predictions, along with some parlay picks, man, for this entire card. People, let me tell you right now, this is by far, if not the best, one of the best UFC cards I have ever seen, and I've been watching it from day one, man. Let me just tell you that this card right here is straight fire. We've got two title fights. We've got Oliveira versus Makhachev for the lightweight championship of the world, and we also have Aljamain Sterling versus TJ Dillashaw for the bantamweight championship of the world. So what we're gonna do, man, we're gonna start from the early prelims and work our way all the way up to the main card. And without further ado, man, let's get it. All right, so first up in the women's bantamweight division, we have Karol Rosa versus Lina Lansberg. So this fight, I'm not too enthused about. Just average fighters, both fighters. However, Karol Rosa, she's just, to me, the all-around better fighter in this one. The wrestling and grappling is pretty even between these two, but I'm going to give the striking edge to Karol Rosa. So I'm going to go with Rosa in this one, man, to win by decision. Next up, in the men's middleweight division, we've got Armen Petrosyan against AJ Dobson. So I'm going to go with Armen Petrosyan in this one, man. This guy, I mean, he can strike. He's got some devastating leg kicks. I expect this fight to stay standing. More of a kickboxing match. Dobson has some decent power, less technical of the two fighters. But I think Petrosyan is just, he's a much better fighter, man. I think he gets it done in this one by decision. Moving on. Next up in the men's flyweight division, we got Mokaev against Malcolm Gordon. This is a no-brainer, people. I'm going to go with Mokaev in this one, man, and this is definitely a parlay pick that you want to have. I don't expect this fight to last very long at all. I think it ends in the first round by submission. I think Mokaev gets it done. This guy can grapple. He's strong. He dominated LFA champion Charles Energy Johnson in his last fight. I mean, to me, that said enough, man. Malcolm Gordon has a suspect takedown defense, man, and there's no way he's going to win this fight. So, definite lock on Mokaev in this one. All right, next up, we've got Abubakar Nurmagomedov against Gadzhi Omargadzhiev. Now in this one, I'm gonna go with this is definitely a pick 'em fight, man. This is a tough fight to pick. Both of these guys are decent strikers. Omargadzhiev has a nice clinch game. He has power. But the volume side of it is going to go to Nurmagomedov. I like Nurmagomedov in this one, man. I think that volume is going to be the key in this fight, man, because I think the grappling is going to keep these guys on the feet because they're both decent. And so I'm going to give the edge to Nurmagomedov. All right, next up in the men's middleweight division, we've got Makhmud Muradov against Ciao Borralho. This is another parlay pick, people. No brainer. Gonna go with Ciao Borralho on this one, man. Muradov lost by submission to Gerald Mearshart, man. You see where I'm going with this. This guy's got a ton of canceled bouts on his record, man. I just don't see him even being very competitive in this fight. Ciao Borralho, we all know, man, this guy's got power. He can strike. He's got jiu-jitsu. Once he gets you to the ground, you're in trouble. I think he has no problem in this one. I'm going with Ciao Borralho to win this one in the first round, man, by submission. Or we could see a knockout because he has educated hands and he has power. So no brainer on the parlay for Ciao Borralho in this one. Next up, the men's lightweight division. We've got Magomedov Mustafaev versus Yamato Nishikawa. So we've got a Japanese fighter here making his debut. And you know, granted, this guy hasn't been fighting in the UFC, but he has fought some really decent opponents with some decent records in Japan. However, like I said, this is a whole nother level. Mustafaev, this guy's got power, big power. He's got kicks. This guy's got devastating knees. Wow, man. He goes after the legs, the ankle locks, the whole nine. However, we cannot sleep on this Nishikawa kid, man. This guy's got power. He's got a sub game. He can grapple, and he's very good. I don't really know. I'd stay away from this one here. But Mustafaev is definitely the pick because of his UFC experience, man. Because Nishikawa, man, I don't know enough about him to be confident enough in him. So I'm gonna go with Mustafaev to win this one by a decision, but I wouldn't be surprised if this Nishikawa kid comes in here and shows out. So Mustafaev by decision. All right. Next up in the men's featherweight division, we have Zubaira Tukhugov against Lucas Almeida. Wow, this guy here, Tukhugov. I mean, this guy mixes up his wrestling really good. He throws a lot of volume. He can strike. However, man, Lucas Almeida has got power, big power. This guy is a sub game, a ground game. He's definitely gonna be the heavier handed fighter in this one, man. I look for him to land the more significant strikes. I think this is a safe bet here with Lucas Almeida. I'm taking him in this one, man, and this fight might not go the distance, man. He has decent takedown defense too. I think Tukhugov may try to take this fight to the ground, but Almeida's dangerous, so I'm gonna go with Almeida in this one, man. I think it's a safe bet to take and jump on it now. But yeah, I'm taking Lucas Almeida, man, and he's the underdog at this point, man. I think it's an amazing bet right now to jump on. Next up in the men's light heavyweight division, here we are. We've got two gatekeepers going at it. We've got Volkan Ozdemir versus Nikita Krylov. I'm going to have to go with Nikita Krylov in this one, man. Nikita Krylov, he's taller. He has the reach advantage. He's better in striking. Better at grappling, and I think he just has the experience and the more tools in this one. Ozdemir, he's a decent striker, but he's just not. Nah, you have to go with Nikita Krylov in this one, man. It's a no-brainer. I stay away from betting on this fight, but to me, Krylov is definitely the pick in this fight. All right, we're moving on up, man. We've got Belal Muhammad against Sean Brady. Oh my God, this is definitely could be on the main card right here. Wow. I tell you what, guys, you pick, because this fight can go either way. Two great fighters. Oh my God, both of these guys can grapple. I don't know. Muhammad may have the striking edge. Both of these guys have power. I would say Belal Muhammad has the more experience. He's fought the bigger names. You know, my thing is, how is he going to hold up cardio-wise if Sean Brady comes out and grapples like I think he will? Or maybe he'll mix it up and pace himself. He's going to have to, because this fight here is going to come down to whose cardio is better. I'm going to go with Sean Brady to edge this one out, because he does have the grappling edge. He does have the youth, and I think cardio and youth may be the difference in this one. I'm not sure, but Lord, I tell you right now, man, I really don't know who's gonna win this. I'm giving the edge to Sean Brady, but I'll tell you right now, Belal Muhammad is just a problem, bro. So you guys, I'm staying away from this. I'm not picking either one of these fighters, man, because like I said, it's too risky of a pick for me. But yeah, we'll see what happens, man. Next up, women's flyweight division. We've got Katlyn Chookagian against Manon Fiorot. All right, we all know Katlyn Chookagian, man. Very, very good fighter. Top level fighter. Experience. She's got the height and reach in this one. She is dangerous on the ground. She will sub you. But Marion Fiorot, she has the power advantage, man. She throws the more volume. She has striking. She is the better grappler of the two. This girl is a problem. She's gonna be able to close the distance and make this fight really ugly. I'm gonna go with Marion Fiorot, man, to pull this one out, man, in a decision win. I think 29-28, but I mean, for me, I think she's she's fairly safe to bet on in this one, man. I think Farrell gets it done, man, because of the power and the grappling that she's going to bring to this fight. So that's my pick in that one. All right. Next up in the lightweight division, we've got Baneil Dariush against Mateusz Gamrot. Oh my God, man. Another good fight, man. Another tough fight. Dariush has been off. He's been on a layoff. And I'm afraid, I don't know how that's going to really affect him, man. I'm sure it will. Mateusz Gamrot has been active, and he has the momentum right now, so that may play in his favor. Dariush, very tough. This guy can strike. He can grapple. He's dangerous. He has a sub game. But like I said, the layoff, I just don't. Not too sure about that. Gamrot is coming off a big win, man. This guy can strike. He can grapple as well. And he's been more active, man. I think he's just going to be I think the grappling difference here is going to be the difference. I'm going to go with Mateusz Gamrot, man, by decision here, 29-28. I think he can get it done. But I wouldn't be surprised if Dariush pulls this out, man. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Next up, men's bantamweight division. Here we go. We're starting to get heated now, man. We've got Petrosyan against Sugar Sean O'Malley. I tell you what, man. This could very well be a title fight right here. Obviously, it's not. Petrosyan, ex-champion, man. This guy has the experience. He's got decent power. This guy, he can grapple. He's definitely going to have the grappling edge in this fight. However, he's going to have to figure out a way to close the distance. Sean O'Malley, man, this guy's got the height and reach advantage. He can strike from a distance. I'm anxious to see if Petrosyan is trained to grapple in this fight, because he's really going to have to grapple and mix it up, man, to win this fight. To me, guys, I think Petrosyan, with his experience and being an ex-champion, I think he can get the nod in this. However, I'd stay away from this fight. I'm not putting any money on this fight at all. Too risky. Sean O'Malley could just come out and just pick Petrosyan apart from outside. And I don't know if Petrosyan has trained to grapple in this fight, which I think he would need to do in order to have the advantage in this fight. So we'll see, but I think Petrosyan can get it done with his experience and being the next champion. So I'm gonna go with Petrosyan by decision in that one. All right, next up in the co-main event, and the bantamweight title is on the line between Aljamain Sterling and TJ Dillashaw. Wow, this is going to be a serious fight right here, guys. As we all know, Aljamain Sterling, he's the current title holder after beating Petrosyan. We all know what happened in that first fight. There was a DQ in that fight, and Aljamain Sterling got the title. Then he came back, they fought again, and he retained the title. So here we are with TJ Dillashaw, a former champion who had a long layoff, came back, fought a really good fight against Corey Sandhagen. where he won a decision. And I felt like he won that fight. So here we are. The champ, man. The champ, I believe, definitely has the grappling edge in this one, man. I know one thing. The key to Aljamain Sterling being victorious in this fight, he's going to have to pace himself. And I think it's going to come down to who wants it more in this fight. TJ Dillashaw is very tough. Come forward. However, he has been known to have a questionable chin at times, man. So we're going to see. Aljo is no real big power threat. However, so I think this is going to be a really close fight. I'm not taking either one in this fight, man. But I am giving the edge to the champ, Aljamain Sterling. We'll see how he mixes it up and how he paces himself. He does know how to stick and move, and that may play, to his favor. And TJ Dillashaw does like to come forward, and Aljo may have a field day setting him up and taking him down. And we all know Aljo is a threat on the ground, as well. So I'm going to go with Aljo to pull out a close decision win, man. I think he wins 3-2 in that one. All right, people, here we are with the main event of the evening. We've got Charlie Oliveira against Islam Makhachev for the vacant lightweight title. We all know Charlie Oliveira, man, the champ, man. He lost his belt on the scale. Islam Makhachev, a Khabib prospect, man, up and coming fighter, man. This guy he's a problem. So Charlie Oliveira, man, I love Charlie Oliveira, man. His story, man, he's an all-around dangerous fighter, this guy. He's got hands. He's got the most lethal sub-game in UFC history, man. I don't see him pushing the pace in this fight because of respect for Makhachev's grappling game. Right now, man, he's probably the best grappler in the UFC, man, is Makhachev. This guy has great leverage, great balance, great ground control. He's the least hit fighter in UFC history as well. So that means this guy moves really well. He can strike. He's not going to throw a lot of volume. He's going to set you up with his strikes to take you to the ground and dominate you. I think this fight, man, is very, very close fight, man. I think it goes the distance. Charlie Oliveira is very, very, very dangerous with his sub game, man. Makhachev's going to have to be careful of those guillotines. He's going to have to know how to position himself, because Charlie will snatch up a guillotine real quick on a takedown attempt. But I believe that Makhachev is skilled enough to stay out of trouble. I think he gets it done. I think this is a close fight. I think he wins 3-2. I think he becomes the new champion, man. I think it's his time. So I'm going to go with Islam Makhachev, man. And, considering the circumstances, yes, I know Charlie Oliveira is the champ, but I'm willing to go out there on a parlay piece with Makhachev, man. I think he's a safe bet. I think he gets it done. I don't see Charlie being able to really get some clean shots off on Islam Makhachev, and I think Islam Makhachev can take this fight to the ground and make it an ugly fight, make it a boring fight, and win the title. So I got Islam Makhachev. I think he's a safe bet. He's definitely a parlay piece. Um, and that's it, people. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hit the bell icon for notifications. And come check us out, man, because we're going to be live for each one of these events. We'll be live for the Araujo and Grasso match coming up this weekend. And we'll be the following week. We will be here for UFC 280 on October 22nd. So, once again, thanks for tuning in. Peace and blessings to all, and I'm out.